Hello all, another FFT Arena matchup coming at you here. It's been a while since I did do an FFT Arena match with commentary, so I'll do the best I can here. We got two new teams here. One's from ShadowDragon15, welcome back. His team is called Test Tube Baby on top. And on bottom we have Shintroy's team, the Veldt. So, ShadowDragon has Fetus the Squire, Baby the Bard, Toddler the Ninja, and Kid the Paladin. So, well, he is unfamiliar with 1.39, so, so, I mean, it's no big deal if you threw together units the way they are now, but that won't keep you safe from my critiques, so here I go. This is a Grand Crossing Squire, obviously Phoenix Blade and Zephyr Shield to balance out the speed loss versus the extra power. Black Costume, obviously, to absorb fire. Angel Ring to avoid blind. That's the whole purpose of using Grand Cross. Black Hood for a lot of HP. Pretty good. Curiously enough, you would have Magic Defend up. Not sure why you would have that. You want the Squire to obviously hit a little bit harder. I think Attack Up is better if you're looking for a very powerful Grand Cross. Or if you want your hits to land, Concentrate would have been another good one. Auto Potion is a good reaction ability in general. I think MP Restore might be better because you want this guy to be spamming Grand Cross as much as possible. Move HP up's fine for basic skill. You probably could have thrown in like a heal in there, maybe a Throw Stone, maybe a Bull Rush just to avoid being nullified by fire absorption items. And again, I wouldn't go with Magic Defend up or even Auto Potion for that matter personally. I would have thrown in like Attack Up or Concentrate. Either two would have been fine. MP Restore because you want this guy, like I said, to spam Grand Cross. And if enough JP, I would have thrown in like Bull Rush and like Throw Down or something, just so that way you can have a secondary attack that you're not boned due to fire absorption. Just thought I'd throw that out there. We have a Bard here, White Magic Bard with only raise 2. Damage split's okay. Fairy Harp is nice. You can randomly get a charm in. Move MP up is necessary because you want to keep the MP up for Battle Song for raise 2. I would have probably thrown a Magic Defend up because for this particular setup, you got damage split, you got auto protect from Shurchi. Because you want this Bard to kind of stay alive here. I mean, Unyielding is a good option, but it takes up so much JP with what you're going with what you're going with right now. Plus, if you did swap out Unyielding for Magic Defend up, you could have thrown it. You could have fit in Asuna, because you want to be able to get rid of these nasty status effects, which your team kind of lacks of. Overall, it just seems like a lack of status removal, and the next few years I will get into why. You have a Ninja here with Time Magic. Unyielding as well, so she can be a little bit tankier. Move -1 is an interesting choice. Auto Potion's there to keep her healthy. Personally though, I would have done like MP Restore with this one as well, because you are using Time Magic and you don't really have any MP Restoration. This one has Kajasogi and Sinkhole. You could have thrown on some more Time Magic spells. And even if you did, Ninja doesn't have the best MA in the world. I mean, they're pretty fast, and they're a bit more durable than Time Mages. I honestly would have done Time Mage instead of Ninja if you're going to go for Time Magic. I mean, Kajasogi's okay, but it feels a bit out of place, this unit, I feel. I mean, if you're looking for a Time Magic user, I think a Time Mage would have suited you better. Like, you could have done, like, Healing Staff, something to prevent Silence or even Berserk. Lots of MP. I don't know. I just would have done something different with this unit personally, if you're going for Time Magic. And finally, we got the Paladin here, White Magic Paladin. Pretty standard. Tactician's Blade, not a bad idea. You want to get this guy moving around and support. Flame Shield and Jade Armlet, good combo. cross helm for extra MP. Diamond armor, it's pretty good. I mean, you don't want this guy getting berserked or anything while you're trying to cast a spell. That would really suck. I probably would have swapped out Flame Shield for Aegis Shield, though. So you can get some silence protection and magic evade procs. And since you're doing defense up, I would swap out Jade Armlet for, like, maybe... let's see, maybe sprint shoes if you want more speed. Maybe maybe defense ring. Maybe even I don't know, just as a different accessory. I mean, Jade Armor, I guess, is fine if you like ice absorption at all and to prevent stop. Maybe even a wizard mantle, actually, if you wanted to really this guy be pretty evasive. You have about 300 or so JP left over. You definitely should have thrown in a Suna in this unit. Definitely should have. Iron Will and Re-Raise is good. I would have thrown in Transfusion as well, should you have enough room. Because I think you have 2,600 JP left, used up, and 400 JP left. If that's the case, I would have thrown in Transfusion and then Asuna. Of course, I would have swapped out Diamond Armor for maybe Light Robe in this case. And then do like Aegis Shield, Platina Helm for Poison Protection, and then maybe Wizard Mantle, maybe Defense Ring, like I said. I do like the idea of tanky White Magic Paladin, but I would have swapped out a thing or two here and there. And Dragon Spirits. Dragon Spirits is a fine reaction. Re-Raise is good. Alright, moving right along to Shintroy's team. We got Gao the Mime, Audible's Dancer, Buff PA MVP the Monk, and True Light's Paladin. Alright, so this is one of Shintroy's Mime teams here. We have a Mime, a Chakra Band, Salty Rage for Berserk, Carabiner Mail for a little extra oomph on that physical attack, and Maintenance, nice. And Warpath, so that Mime can just hit harder. It also has HP Restore to boot. So, it can be rather dangerous. Can be interesting to use. Gao obviously doesn't, on his own, can't really do much. He has to mimic enemy's ability and use lore in Final Fantasy VI. So yeah, it kind of fits, I suppose. There was another Mime, though, named Go-Go, if I remember correctly. Audible's Dancer, you should remember this one. I'm not going to get into her too much. Physical attacker, 2 hands, blood sword, salty rage, dragon spear, move +1, very mobile, very hard hitting. Same thing with this monk. He has Carriage Battle Song, Warpath to increase his damage output, HP Restore to fill his HP all the way back up, and Tanky Paladin, Maintenance, Auto Shell, Auto Protect. Protection from Silence has Re-Raise, Auto Potion with MP up, Raise Asuna, Transfusion, Nurse. Yep, the usual stuff. Basically, Shintroy is trying to create a best of all worlds here with his Mime team, Bow Song using, and stuff like that. So, we're going to be going to map 34, Stellar of Sand Mouse, for our first round matchup. So, this should give Shintroy an opportunity to set up Bow Song here. Oh, and 2 of Shintroy's units are Berserk, too, so damage output's going to be pretty big, especially from the Dancer with 2-hand Blood Sword. Of course, the only downside to that is don't use it against undead units. Just don't. And here's the Battle Song. Hitting everyone, except for the Paladin around the second time around. The Bard also carries Battle Song for ShadowDragon's team. So, both teams are pretty much physical based. And that's the one-hit KO right there. And 50 faith, but 94% of a raise 1. Probably due to high faith and good combatant. And that missed. That's pretty unfortunate. a slash, but the dancer can just heal all that away. And 220 damage from the mime. That's due to the battle song. Shintroy is... Oh. We were 95 damage off from seeing a 999 crit. That was beautiful. Oh boy, chakra for everyone's. Oh, everyone gets a chakra. Grand Cross. Ooh, the blind proc is gonna help matters actually. And down goes the squire again. Now here's a re-raise on the monk and damage split from the Bart. Oh, mimic, very nice. Mimes are indeed fun. And whoa, my video froze for a second. It is a don't move and a silence proc. Don't move is pretty damn powerful on the berserk unit. And down goes the mime. Okay, it just has my mic. For some reason, my Camtasia Studio is like, really odd. Like, it just freezes. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, down goes the mime again, and a swing and a hit. Dragon Spirit once again. And there's a revive. And Grand Cross. And a double kill. Okay, so this match is actually getting a little bit closer than expected. Yeah, knowing that the male paladin can only recover just a little bit of MP at a time, it doesn't help that he has a low enough MP tool to begin with. Maybe Cross Helm and Light Robe would have been better, I guess, to keep his MP really high up. Down goes the dancer once again. Auto Potion. And a KO. HP Restore. And raise 1 misses for Shintroy this time. So it looks like the Shadow Dragon is actually hanging in there. And HP Restore once again. And re-raise after Grand Cross. Very nice. Okay. Raise 1 hits. And raise 1 misses. So a bit of back and forth actually. Bart looking for the raise 2. There's a revive. And Grand Cross once again. And Kajisogi missed because Ninja also got blinded. This is why you want to bring stats removal to the party, Shadow Dragon. Raise 1 does hit finally for Shintroy. So Shintroy, though, is also hurting pretty badly. I mean, they're just constantly denying Sandbag. And once again, the raise. And a 294 damage slash from the monk. Oh, Dragon Spirit. There's a poison proc, double poison proc actually. And the monk goes down. Grand Cross once again. Auto Potion can heal pretty much all that away. Dancer gets up. 661 damage. Ouch. It's due to all the battle songs that Shintroy was able to pull off so far. Raise 1 misses again. So, really unlucky for Shintroy, actually. And the monk goes down one more time. Squire gets right back up. Doesn't KO the dance, but nor does it trigger Dragon Spirit. Yeah, 83%. Those are okay odds, but they're not guaranteed. That's why I'd rather stick with a 90. Oh my god, no HP restore. And that hit right through the blind, too. RNG, you're so finicky today. There's a Dragon Spirit. But the Dancer's blinded, so good luck trying to hit through anybody. So it looks like that, it looks like that, I think Shintroy is gonna take this, because two of ShadowDragon's units are backing off in the corner right now. And wow, Rage 1 keeps missing again. Oh, there's a Charm proc. That could be what ShadowDragon needs here. We'll have to wait and see. No matter, we raise and a KO. And again, it's kind of like as if the ShadowDragon is relying on the Squire to heal everyone. Yet the problem is that one person can't do all the healing on his own. At least when the allies are in critical. Basically, ShadowDragon's relying on people dying, and he can just do away with the raids or the raids too. Problem with that, however, is just that you're relying on units dying a little too much. There's a Charm proc once again for the Fairy Harp. And 837 damage. That's not even a crit. And I think both units are actually at max power. Race 2 misses. Charm just wore off. Oh no, Dancer does not have Warpath. I'm sorry, that's the Monk. She has move +1. You know, balance would have also been awesome on the Time Magic Ninja right now. Considering she has like a lot of MP to waste here. And the Dancer's just going to just hunt everyone down until there's no one left. So, yeah, Shintroy's got this, no problem. Again with a Charm proc. And, oh boy. Re-raise for everyone, I guess. Oh boy, Iron Will, not that it would really matter too much. The Squire's gone, so is the Mine. Poison and Don't Act. Very nice. Crit shot. But the re-raise is still there. Here's the Asuna. And Ninja. Oh, so close to a crystal. And re-raise once again. And revive. So it's just officially 3-on-3. Down goes the Bard. Another re-raise. And Ninja just snagged the crystal. Very nicely done. So now the Ninja should be back in the fight somehow. But they're going to end up losing that Bard. And Ninja turned her back to the Dancer. Not smart. Not smart. This is what you get. Blind proc, but it doesn't really matter. And more re-raise. Woohoo! And transfuse just because, I guess. Re-raise and a death. Yeah, that Paladin doesn't want any part of that pissed off dancer. No way. Don't act and poison once again. And once again, the re-raise. Re-raise once again, and Ninja gets up. HP restore, huzzah! Tentacoats under the poison. And a shot that missed. Down goes the Paladin, but he does have re-raise once again. So it is right now 2-on-2 here. And no, never mind. Never mind. Shintroy takes it. We're going to round 2. Alright, round 2 is taking place on map 13 inside of Lionel Castle. First round was definitely long drawn out, but Shintroy still picked up the victory. Auto potion after a slash. Squire doesn't do nothing, and there's an auto potion right there. Squire gets KO'd off the bat. No charm proc or dragon spirit. Yeah, Shadow Dragon's team is severely outgunned right now. Not to say they can't do damage themselves, but compared to just compared to the straight up brutality that Shintroy's team does possess here, it's very difficult to withstand that kind of punishment. Raise 1 misses. And raise 2 hits. So Shintroy is now at a bit of a disadvantage. We do see a Faith though. Honestly though, Shadow Dragon, having the spell edge, I mean, you're going for Sinkhole, which I guess is your primary goal, but you probably should add in some more time magic if you were gonna go for that sort of thing. Like, if you guys have faith on a unit, have like a spellcaster or a magic gunner or something to capitalize on the faith status. Because if not, then it's just a pointless item to me. That's just judging from what I'm seeing so far. Plus, not just that, but you also are giving Shintroy's Paladin a 100% chance to raise her allies. Which isn't really what you want here. I mean, then again, that's just simply how faith works. And right there, when the ninja should have gone for Sinkhole, she goes for the attack instead. Again, Shadow Dragon, I feel the ninja is probably the worst on your team out of anybody else. At least the Bard is good at throwing around the raise 2s, and at least the Paladin, we raise defense up combo is nice. But again, they could have done a little bit better with this Fire Absorb team. I mean, that's just me personally. I know you haven't been around for a while, so I'll cut you some slack this time. Anyways, Paladin's gonna rush forward and gonna go for a raise 1. And Fetus is going to go for another Grand Cross. And re-raise. Diamond Armor is actually very good for the Paladin because it prevents the blind proc from backfiring. So I do like that setup there. As far as what you're going for. There's an auto potion. Yeah, Shintroy's gonna be losing this one because a close range map seems to be favor Shadow Dragon more and more. And it is keeping that ninja, that Paladin busy, if nothing else. She is incredibly tanky though, so they're all got to really gain up on her for it to make a difference whatsoever. The Squire is at least doing a good job of keeping that monk down. Even the bard can get in a free shot. So, with all said and done, we're going to be going to round 3. I shall see you for that. Alright, last round is going to be taking place at map 39, Underground Passage in Golland. This is a map that requires either very high mobility or a teleport to maneuver the way around the map more comfortably. Because otherwise, you're going to be stuck all over the place. So, units with Green Beret and or teleport benefit really nicely here. Also, as the units charge up Battle Song, Shadow Dragon, I will be posting, well, in the video, some tips as far as how you can fix your team. If you ever want any advice. And of course, being a veteran of Arena like I am, I will share some of the pro tips to see what you can do to tweak some of the things that you're doing, while not having your units be too different. In the meantime, we do have a charm proc on the Berserk Dancer, and if Shadow Dragon's team was smart, they let that Dancer be. That way she can go after her own ally. Like so. So I am digging the Fairy Harp on the Bard here. There's Sinkhole. That does get used. Oh, almost! That ninja almost died. Grand Cross, but bit of a, more or less a backfire. Because it broke the charm of the Dancer, blinded your ninja in the process too. Crit shot, bam. Another shot right there. I also feel though, if you are going to keep a ninja, then I would have done something different. Or I would actually got rid of the ninja in general because, well, again, I'll get into full detail why. I already covered at least some of which. Just, wow, my god, bodies are just dropping all over the place. There's an HP restore. So the mine is just fine. Swing and a miss there. And raise 2 coming up. Crit shot, no Dragon Spirit. And the Mind Mimic's raising. And raise 2 missed. And a swing to miss there. No Dragon Spirit, unfortunately. So, Bard's gonna go for one more raise 2. Dancer goes down. And, oh, ouch, crit shot. Another raise 2. Well, raise 1, I should say. So, it looks like as if that Shadow Dragon's actually going to be able to take this now. The Paladin is just too busy raising people, and she's going to eventually get ganged up on. It doesn't matter how tanky she really is. Oh my god, another charm proc, jeez. And the Paladin goes down, but does carry a raise. Gonna go for one more raise. And up comes the mime one more time. Dragon Spirit. KO. See, the Bard will go for another KO. Charm wore off, and the Squire will finish off. Not quite yet. Either the Squire or the Bard's gonna be able to finish off the Dancer. It would be the Bard. And there we go. Alright, Shadow Dragon, you take rounds 2 and 3. GG. And stay tuned for, like I said before, for you, Shadow Dragon exclusively, I'm going to show you some suggestions what I would have done with this particular team. Of course, as I've mentioned before, I said I was going to give some pro tips to Shadow Dragon. Now, this isn't like exactly the definitive fix you need to do for your team. I mean, whatever it is you want to do is your call, but this is something I would suggest, actually, because you do kind of lack MP restoration a little bit. For starters here, this one is just roughly the same as your other one, except this one has much more movement thanks to the Green Beret. I know Black Hood provides better HP and MP. I'm fully aware of that, but you get better movement out of this Squire, so he's not just hanging back all the time. Plus, Concentrate makes it guaranteed that his Grand Crosses are going to land. Also, MP Restore that I mentioned before would definitely have an impact because he can get all his MP right back up as soon as he gets hit, and then he can go for like another Grand Cross move. Plus, also, I just want to go over the movesets here. It is wise to give him Wish and Heal and Bull Rush and Throwstone because you're going to want to get rid of some degree of status effects. You're going to want to Revive in case your units are in trouble. You're going to want to use Throwstone in case you want to interrupt, or Bull Rush in case of you feel like dashing and not using the Grand Cross, knowing the enemy will absorb the Grand Cross due to you using the Phoenix Blade. And of course, Re-Raise and Grand Cross is also necessary because you kind of do want to have that little extra support behind you. With MP Restore, I think that won't be a problem. You can use Re-Raise when your other allies are in trouble. So you have to be a little extra defensive, but I think it should work. Again, I'm just throwing suggestions out there, and this is what I'm offering to you, Shadow Dragon. So I hope you do take note of that. And I'm only doing this for you because you said that you haven't been around in quite some time. So I figured I'd give you a better idea. Something that isn't completely different from what you're doing. Similar bar that you got, except I did MA save instead. Reason being is because Raise 2s aren't guaranteed, and you kind of do want some more damage out of Fairy Harp. I mean, nothing wrong with damage split, mind you, but I kind of feel that because it kind of lacks like Life Song, I decided to do Magic Defend Up instead of Unyielding. So that way the Fairy Harp can do slightly better damage. Plus Magic Defend Up and Auto Protect from the Shirt Sheet, the Bard can actually defend himself pretty well. And May Save just allows the Fairy Harp to do more damage, and considering you have Move MP up, you have some JP to spare, I would throw in Cure, because Cure is instant, and if you keep getting the MA saves in, then Cure can be pretty effective at healing up your allies, in case Grand Cross isn't going to be enough. I do like the rest of what you were doing with this Bard otherwise, because I thought that the Bard was rather effective. You know, land the Charm procs when he really needed to. Now, this one was actually a bit of a tough call because, like I said before, I think the Ninja was the worst on your team, considering she can do Kajasogi and might be able to do Sinkhole. Sinkhole is a rarity. Kajasogi is frequent enough, but I just didn't like what you were doing with that Ninja personally. Plus, she was also getting damage from Blind. I would suggest, and this is just, you know, an idea. This is not like the better unit than a Ninja, but it's a better unit than a Ninja. I would do a Time Magic Lancer here with short charge, because you are using Time Magic. Like I said, I know you don't want to stray away from the Time Magic idea. Maybe you can do like a balance, don't move Lancer with Sinkhole. And plus with the 10 speed, you can get the spells off pretty quickly. Also would give her jump, because since you are using Battle Song, and I know you want to maintain your physical presence, Battle Song can also help the Lancer land better jumps. Of course, our primary role would be to land the Time Mage spells, like don't move, Sinkhole, and balance. Reason why balance is because in case her balance can do more damage than her jumps. Jumps would be nice in case you don't feel like consuming your MP. so she's not boned when it comes to attacking. MP Restore, again, same idea as the Squire. I gave it Float just because for JP usage, because why not? I mean, you don't have to give them Float. You could change the movement to something else, or just don't give them movement ability at all. But I'm just throwing it out there as an idea. Float is nice because you get to at least avoid earth damage, and you can walk over water, things like that. So you're not as limited to how far you can move, despite the 3 move. And kept the Flame Shield, Jade Armor. I know you're still going for Grand Cross heals. I know that's what you were going for. So if they can stick with that. And then finally, since you're trying to use this guy as a raise bot with defense up Dragon Spirit, I also figure that I will give him a Suna, as well as Transfusion and Re-Raise and Iron Will. Because, again, you're trying for longevity with this Paladin. And Light Robe is just simply because you want to stay away from the fight for too long. Because if you notice in round 1, he was just simply staying back and not doing much besides just spamming Re-Raise. That's why, at least with the Light Robe, that's why at least with the Light Robe you get the always regen. Of course, you could always change it to the Platina Helm in case you rather be protected from poison, kind of like so. And it is actually a decent idea because you don't want to get hit with oil either if you're trying to absorb fire. So maybe perhaps you might be better off doing the Platina Helm as opposed to the Cross Helm. Cross Helm is just there in case you want a lot more MP. Platina Helm is there, I would think, is a primary better choice, only if anything because you don't want to get poisoned. You don't want, because that poison will cancel the regen. You don't want to get oiled because that would make you weak to fire as opposed to absorb it. And slow, you just don't want your heal to be slow whatsoever. So I think Platina Helm is a good second choice if you don't like to do Cross Helm for this particular unit and maintain some stats protection yourself. Of course, you could always swap around Flame Shield for Ice Shield and Jade Armlet for Defense Armlet in case you like mixing things up a bit. Like, where is the... there's no Ice Shield, huh? Oh, there is. I'm just not going down all the way. Like, you can do Ice Shield, and you can do Defense Armlet. If I can find it, here we go. Like so. That way, this guy can be immune to Don't Act and Don't Move. Actually, this might be the better choice for you to go for here, because you can maintain the mobility. You cannot get Don't Act, cannot get Don't Move, cannot get poisoned, cannot get oiled or slowed. And plus, you will be absorbing fire anyways, thanks to Defense Armlet. And you get the 1 extra PA, so this Paladin can actually start with slightly higher PA when the Battle Song goes off. So that's something I would consider doing if you plan on fixing your team, Shadow Dragon. It would make them a little bit more versatile. It would make a little more viable of a team because you are going for Fire Absorb, and that you can capitalize better on Battle Song just a little bit more, and you can still throw in like balance from the Lancer or things like that if you feel like surprising your opponent, and then the Charm procs from the Bard, which I felt was pretty effective in your match. So yeah, that's just pretty much all I can think of that would make your team a little bit better. Again, I just thought I would share some tips with you, Shadow Dragon, and try just tweaking your team and making them a little bit better. And for everyone else, thanks for watching.